Guys, I just want to give you guys a quick update on the Supercharged 2-valve Mustang build. Today is the day I'm finally going to go ahead and slap in the TrickFlow Stage 2 cams. I had to do some other preparations, get a couple extra little things to make sure it's done right. Right over here we got assembly lube. You always want to slap some of that on your cam and lifters, and everything so that, it doesn't run dry when you start up. I always Loctite on the cam sprockets. You don't want those puppies coming off under RPMs. It'll pretty much toast your motor. So we have the new timing chains I talked about in guides. And over here, no, that's not Arabica French roast coffee. It is actually, all our lifters are marinating overnight in some fresh oil. You always want to, let your lifters sit in there for a while so that it bleeds all the air out of them, so they're not like, they'll pump up quicker when they get inside the motor. So I got those bad boys ready to go. Not sure if you saw the last video, but I got all the, sorry, not much light here, people, but uncovered. I got it covered up so I don't get dirt in there, but it's got all the comp 625 lift beehive valve springs in there with the steel retainers, new valve seals. Furthermore, I cleaned up the timing cover and valve covers because I'm going to slap a little bit of blue paint on those, jazz her up a little bit, and if you can see down here, I went ahead and drilled a hole for the oil return for the supercharger, and we're going to use that puppy right there. It's got a 1/2-inch nipple on there, and that's going to return the oil. The Vortec kit has you punching a hole in the oil pan with a punch, which, if you had the timing cover on, I guess makes sense because you won't get a lot of shavings in there, but I already had my timing cover off to do the cams, so I was actually able to find a spot to squeeze it in there in the bottom left of the timing cover, and I'm going to tap that out and add a few threads to it, and it does clear the harmonic balancer and belt and everything. I double checked that, so I don't know, I just didn't want to be punching holes in the oil pan. I already had my cover off, so that ended up being a better spot for me than where Vortec recommends it with their kit. So that's pretty much everything that's going on right now. I'm finally excited to get these TrickFlow Stage 2 cams in there. I've got the intercooler coming in this week so that we can go ahead and start mocking up our supercharger and all the piping and everything. So it should sound pretty radical with the centrifugal blower with the Stage 2 cams. Should have some nice whistle to it, a little bit of lope to it. That's pretty much what's going on right now, people. Let me go ahead and get back to work before it gets dark out here, and I'll catch up with you guys when I get those cams in there.